We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna.
Hello, everyone. There is not much cleaning getting done over the summer in this house, but we are going to try to get some things accomplished in this video today. We are never home in the summer, and when we are home, the kids are undoing every single thing I attempt to clean or organize, and ain't that just the way? But not in this video today, ladies and gents. We are trying to get some stuff done. If you're trying to battle the balance of keeping the kiddos busy, happy, and entertained while trying to keep your house from looking like a full-on circus tent, then I got you in this video. We are just gonna plow through a bunch of to-dos, some things that I've been needing to do, like this carpet for a very long time. I just said, that's it. I'm taking a few hours. We're gonna get this stain out of the rug. It's a little hard to see here, but we just had some stuff to do today, and I was determined to get it done. I've already plowed through the kids' bathroom as well as our downstairs bathroom. We are steam cleaning carpets. We are vacuuming. We are cleaning out the refrigerator. I don't even know what's growing in there. We are cleaning out the pantry. We are getting stuff done. So if you are here for it, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Definitely give this video a thumbs up, and let's get to doing some of this summertime cleaning, because man, who wants to do it? No one, but it's got to get done.
Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
That water is looking stanky, but better in that water than the carpet, I say. Got our small hallway upstairs cleaned, and it feels so good. Smells amazing. If you don't do your own carpets at home, I really just am here to persuade you to go ahead and buy a carpet cleaner. I actually need to get one. The one that I was using upstairs is a borrowed one from my in-laws. And actually, when we last had taken it, I forgot to get the attachment. That lets you do the stairs and the couch and all that. So that's why I'm using my little green machine here on the staircase. I don't love using this for the stairs unless I'm kind of spot cleaning here. I think it's more for that type of thing, for spot cleaning. I do use it on my couch, and I love it, and it got this spot right out. But I would like to invest in a new carpet cleaner, definitely, for our house, because I don't do it often, but every time I do it, man, it just makes such a difference. Your whole house smells like just a million times better.
You pull me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I'm dancing all these tears away.
So when I started this channel, I knew I wanted to be a keep it real channel. I can't have a facade. It's just me in general. If you know that, you know that about me. And there is nothing different about me here on this channel. So as I'm doing this voiceover, I've literally snuck outside into my back deck here, and I hear my two younger boys inside literally killing each other. So that is what happens when I try to sneak away to do anything, whether it be this voiceover or cleaning the house. If they are either not occupied with friends or, you know, just doing something that they consider fun and entertaining, then they're, you know, just literally WWE like going on in the house. So I'm just keeping it real here because I feel like a lot of us parents are in the same boat here during the summertime. I am lucky enough to be home with the kiddos during the summer. Lucky is a relative word. No. I love my children. I will miss these days. Yes, of course. Guilt. But it's hard. It's hard in the summer to get anything done. So I thought that this cleaning impromptu video here would kind of be a good motivator for any of you who are just like, man, like when are we supposed to get anything done? I'm so grateful that we are getting away this weekend. We don't vacation a ton. My husband works a lot. We have a lot of sports going on year round. But we have taken the time to get away on a little trip this weekend, so I'm super excited about that. So I just really wanted to take the time to just kind of reset the house and get it back to some sort of a baseline. You know, it's like I said, when you do anything, it gets undone in about 30 seconds, if that, but we're going to make an attempt here. The refrigerator was just as bad as those carpets. I have not done a deep clean in the fridge for quite a while. I was doing it on a weekly basis when the kiddos were in school, but that has long gone fallen to the wayside here. So you're going to see momentarily just how kind of gross and yucky this refrigerator actually is, so I can make you feel a little bit better about your refrigerator.
Dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. All the things I used to sacrifice just to please you, just to call you mine. But look at me now, I have the time of my life. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Bad love, bad love, bad love. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love.
I couldn't for the life of me tell you what that was. At first, I was thinking maybe it was some type of red meat juice that had gotten down there, but I don't think so. It was like super sticky. Most of it had hardened. The other side was kind of sticky. It's irrelevant, really. It was disgusting, no matter what it was. And this is why we need to deep clean the fridge on a regular basis. We have a lot of little hands and big hands that go in and out of this refrigerator. And you never know when something might be leaking. So I was super happy to get that cleaned up. It was gross. Now we're just moving on. When I do the fridge like this, I take each shelf out. I give it a good wash down and scrub in the sink, get it back in. And that's really the only way that my fridge will look 100% clean again. Of course, I'll try to like spot clean during the week, but it never really gets clean when I do it that way. So this is just easy for me to get the shelves in and out. But as you saw with the drawer, and you'll see when I get to the door part of the refrigerator, is that when I take them out, I'm always like, oh, that was like super easy. I'll remember how to get that back in. And then when I go to put it back, like that drawer top kind of shelf, yeah, I was putting it in the wrong way. So it takes me like 2 minutes just to figure out how to get something back in. I do that a lot, but and that'll be no exception here with these kind of drawers here in our door. We have a swing door, so when you open our door, it almost has like a door in the door, which I love. I can utilize a lot of this extra kind of condiment type stuff in this drawer. In this door, and it definitely is a space saver since we have a side-by-side, but it gets a little bit nasty in here too, so we have to take them out, we have to wash them in the sink, and then we're going to get everything pieced back together, and you'll see the struggle. It's real. I'm trying to figure out how to get these things back in, but we ultimately wind up doing it, and the fridge winds up getting cleaned. We do not make it to the freezer today. I was being realistic. I had a lot on my to-do list. The freezer totally needs to get done, so we're going to put that in a future video. But let me know how often you clean your refrigerator in this manner, where you're literally taking everything out, throwing away expired things, because boy, oh boy, does that get away from me super quickly. I'll think I bought something last week and it's like 3 years old, and you're like, oh, okay, how did that happen? But yeah, I try to do it once a week. Totally, probably unrealistic and doesn't happen, especially in the summertime. But here we are getting it done. is it a never-ending battle to try to keep the fingerprints at bay on the fridge. Honestly, I don't even know why I try, but our water dispenser there, it's a little bit tricky sometimes, and it literally just rips down the freezer like Niagara Falls. So yeah, it's just a constant mess. Every now and then I like to make it look decent for like 20 seconds or so. So that was just doing that there. And now that we've gotten the refrigerator cleaned out and looking good, I took the carpets here that I typically have in front of the stove and the sink, and I'm throwing them into the washing machine. And I just like to sometimes do this by hand. Sometimes the vacuum cleaner, even when I'm using the attachment, just doesn't get all the crumbs that are really right up against the kind of baseboards there on the bottom of the cabinets. I don't know if that's the right word for them, but I just like to kind of get in here. Truth be told, my stove and my fridge really need to be pulled out because God knows what's living under there. It's probably a whole colony of things. But for right now, I'm just going under there, just trying to reach what I can, just give it a good scrub here before I go ahead and put those clean mats back down. And the mats I had gotten from Walmart, they're adorable, they're scalloped and all of that, but they're not holding up too well here. This is a total high traffic area, like warning, high traffic zone type of situation, and they're just a very light color, and they're not holding up so well. So thinking we're going to be getting some new rugs for the kitchen shortly, hopefully, if I can find something I like. But here is the aftermath of summer in our home. Our pantry just gets destroyed. Not only is it destroyed, but it's constantly empty because no matter how many times I fill it, the kids and the kiddos' friends just come in here and raid it, which is what it's for. But it's a constant battle to keep it filled and or organized and cleaned. So don't mind the outlet. That's been here for a long time. My husband, yes, is an electrician. And a very good one at that, but sometimes the household things fall to the wayside, so he's got to fix that for me. I used to have a Dyson, and that was kind of the charging area for it. Didn't love the Dyson, so I no longer have it there, but we have a little thing with the electrical out there, but don't worry about it, it's fine, all good. And now we're just cleaning out the bottom portion of this pantry. This is just a basket I like to keep overflow of just paper goods, paper plates, forks, knives, cups, that kind of thing. And this was getting out of control. I'd been throwing a bunch of stuff in here just randomly when we have people over or parties. So just wanted to get this organized, and then we're going to organize my little cart that I keep those types of things on. And this has been working out great. It definitely needed a cleaning and a reorganization here, but this is great because when we even go outside on the deck and you need paper plates and napkins and cups, and this one wants a straw and that one wants a different type of plate, this has worked out really well because I just bring the whole thing out there instead of having to kind of individually bring stuff out and take up space on the table. So this has been a really great time saver and kind of space saver too. So we're just going to get that organized along with some of the pantry because, man, did it need to get done. Now that the pantry is at least organized, I've consolidated things, gotten rid of some expired stuff, got the cereals in order. We have these top 2 shelves here that I am not going to be tackling today. It's all kind of my baking goods and that sort of thing, and we're going to get to that another day, but I was so happy to get that pantry organized to the best of my ability right now. It feels so good to have a clean pantry so that when I do a grocery, we can get it stocked up again. I like to take the kitchen table here and kind of clean it up, shake anything out of these placemats here outside. I like to get the chargers cleaned up in the sink and wiped down. This should probably really be a daily task, but it does not get done daily, if I'm just being honest. If I can get to it a couple of times a week, then I am happy to do it. Just keep the table looking nice. The chairs are so easy to wipe down. I'm so happy I switched from cushioned kitchen chairs to these hardwood chairs. They just make life so much easier. Even with the spindles, they're not really a super big deal to keep clean and give them a nice wipe down just in between the kiddos eating and their fingers and all of that. So very nice to be able to do that here. We're a family of 6 over here, so this kitchen table gets used multiple times a day. Constantly kids coming in and out, eating all summer long. So we're just giving this a nice wipe down to get it clean and looking good as new before the next eating time. Now, around this time, usually 5, 6 o'clock, we're nowhere near getting dark outside, but it's kind of where I like to turn on any of my accent lamps and that sort of thing. So that's what I was doing there. And now we are at nighttime here officially this day. I'm really happy with a lot of the cleaning I've gotten done. And now I'm going to get to treat myself a little bit here. I am so thrilled that GLOWWARMY has sent me some of these beautiful flameless candles. And even look at how they come packaged. I was very impressed with the packaging of these flameless candles. I've ordered many different brands off Amazon before, but this was definitely the nicest packaging I've seen, perfect for gift giving and that sort of thing. But I was super excited to give these a try. I am a big flameless candle person. I love real candles as well, but I love this nice warm glow and safety of the flameless candles. And now, especially with the timer features, it's just so nice to even walk into your home at night and have that warm, gentle glow on for you, and you don't have to worry about a fire or any of that. So I'm going to be unpackaging these candles with you. Just really wanted you to get a look at how they come, what they look like, and I'm going to show you how they work. And these even came with the batteries. I had ordered batteries off Amazon, not knowing that these had come with batteries, but they do come with the batteries for each candle. They come with the remote as well. And I'm going to go ahead and get the batteries put into the candles before I turn them on to see how they work. And I love these because they look like real wax candles. Of course they're not, but they definitely give off that vibe. And they were beautifully packaged in tissue paper, and we have the flame here up top. One thing I don't love about flameless candles, and I have a few older sets, like the bottom of the candle is the only portion that'll light up. But with these, the whole candle lights through, and it just really gives you such a warm, realistic glow here. And putting the batteries in are super easy. Just get that in there, and then you just turn it to the on switch. And I'm going to show you a little bit better. It's a little glary here, but I'm going to show you styled on my dining room table, and I'm going to put a few on the fireplace as well, so you can really get the feel for how these flameless candles work and how bright they can get, because they can get pretty bright. That remote control has not only a timer feature, but it has a dimming feature as well as a flickering feature if you want to have your candles flicker or not to flicker. And these are the orbital candles, or the round candles, which I thought were super nice too. Something different. I'm Cannot wait to use these in the fall time, and of course Christmas too. That's my favorite time to recharge all my batteries in my house or reload any batteries. Putting these here on my thrifted pedestal, showing you now the remote control feature, ton of timer features. I think it was 4, 6, 8, or 10-hour timers. That flicker feature where you can either turn it off or kind of have that flickering effect, and you can even dim the brightness of the candles, and these are pretty darn bright. I'm showing you here, we even have like a little bit of glare on the camera, so I apologize for that, but they are super bright. You can definitely see them out my front windows here, just having them placed on my dining room table. So I'm super impressed with them. I'm looking forward to using them all through summer, and then especially into the start of the fall season, which is my absolute favorite season to decorate for. I think they're just really going to give a beautiful, soft, glowy vibe throughout my house. And here are the other 3 kind of tiered flameless candles, and I'm showing you them here on my fireplace. I'm not going to be keeping them here. I'm excited to see where I'm going to put them throughout the house, but I just wanted to give you a look-see of how they look over here. I am most definitely going to leave the link for you below for both the dome pillar candles and the rustic sphere candles. You'll get 5% off if you use my code Maria, and that's MARIA at checkout. I really do like these candles. I feel like they far exceed a lot of the famous candles that I've had in the past, and I'm very excited to use them for all the seasons to come, especially the upcoming fall season that I cannot wait to decorate for. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you've made it to the end of this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a heart emoji, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one.
Losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you.